What ridiculous rule did your sister make for her wedding that blew up in her face? When my younger sister Maddie got engaged, she decided I wasn't taking my maid of honor duties seriously enough and implemented a new rule. Every member of the bridal party had to sign her 73-page wedding excellence contract that detailed mandatory spray tans every week, teeth whitening treatments, a specific workout routine with progress photos, and rehearsing our reactions for candid photos. We're creating memories, Maddie announced. This needs to be perfect. I'd been helping her plan for months while working full-time, but this contract included $800 penalties for any violations. Maddie, this says I need to practice my surprised face for 2 hours daily. Then you better start practicing. This is why you're still single. You have zero standards and no concept of what actually matters. Fine. I dropped out of the wedding party and decided to attend as a regular guest. But here's what Maddie didn't realize. I wasn't just her older sister. I was the sister with common sense, the wedding disaster preventer, the voice of reason keeping her Pinterest fantasies grounded in reality. The first week without me, all hell broke loose. Her new maid of honor, our cousin Becky, took the contract literally. She got spray tanned every single day until she looked like a traffic cone. The photographer called me crying. She's literally orange, like hazard cone orange. She's ruining the color balance of every shot. Maddie tried explaining that weekly meant once per week, but Becky pulled out the contract. It says mandatory spray tans every week. Every means all 7 days. Then Becky started practicing her reactions. She rehearsed her surprise face so much she couldn't stop doing it. Every photo looked like she was being electrocuted. Week 2, Becky followed the fitness requirements to the extreme. She did burpees during the rehearsal dinner. She planked during the cake tasting. She insisted on doing squats while getting her hair done, causing the stylist to accidentally shave half her head. I didn't know whether to laugh or feel bad for her. Why didn't you sit still? I asked. Contract says maintain fitness routine at all times, Becky replied seriously. Week 3, the other bridesmaids joined in. They all got their teeth whitened so many times they glowed under blacklight. The venue had UV accent lighting. The bridal party looked like a radioactive experiment. By the final month, Maddie was dealing with bridesmaids who had completely lost perspective. They practiced their candid laughs so much they sounded like dying seals. One bridesmaid interpreted wedding diet as only eating white foods. She passed out during dress shopping from only consuming cauliflower for 3 weeks. Another followed the grooming standards so strictly she waxed off her eyebrows entirely. I thought it said remove all unnecessary hair, she explained. Maddie was pulling her hair out. They decided to surprise Maddie by going above and beyond the contract. They hired a choreographer for their entrance. Nobody mentioned the choreographer was for children's parties. The bridesmaids learned a dance involving pretending to be butterflies. They got matching tattoos of Maddie's wedding date, except they got the date wrong. They were permanently marked with next Tuesday. One bridesmaid took support the bride literally and carried Maddie everywhere. Maddie's back went out from being randomly lifted 70 times a day. They threw Maddie a surprise bachelorette party following the contract's elegance guidelines. They rented a yacht. They didn't know how to drive it. They crashed into 3 other boats in a pier. The Coast Guard had to rescue them while they were still doing practice poses for the inevitable photos. Maddie called constantly. Becky scheduled 16 dress fittings because the contract says ensure perfection. The bridesmaids choreographed a flash mob for the ceremony without asking. The flower girl insists on being spray tanned too and looks like a small pumpkin. Mind you, this is all before the wedding day. On the actual day, Becky had followed every single rule to psychotic perfection. The bridesmaids' spray tans had layered so thick they left orange handprints on everything. The white wedding dress had orange streaks everywhere. Their whitened teeth were so bright the photographer couldn't use flash without blinding guests. During the ceremony, they all did their practice reactions simultaneously. Every guest thought they were having synchronized seizures. Becky insisted on doing her workout routine between the ceremony and reception. She did pull-ups on the wedding arch. It collapsed from the weight. The bridesmaids' entrance dance traumatized the elderly guests. Great Aunt Gloria needed her heart medication. The tattoo reveal made Maddie realize they'd all permanently marked themselves with the wrong date. The videographer captured Maddie's complete meltdown in 4K, but the worst part? Becky had taken the photo preparation so seriously, she hired 12 photographers to capture every angle. They formed a human wall around the couple during their first dance. Nobody could see anything except camera flashes. The DJ couldn't see his equipment and played the Macarena for 40 minutes straight. The bridesmaids did their butterfly dance to it. After the reception, Maddie cornered me by the dessert table, mascara running down her orange-stained dress. Please, I'll pay you $5,000 to do damage control, to fix the photos, anything. So you want me to unorange your wedding? I'm begging you, please just make them stop doing the butterfly dance. Grandma is calling an exorcist. I didn't help. I enjoyed my regular guest meal while her new maid of honor did CrossFit on the dance floor.